let me ask about that future council, because this is getting towards the end of my questions too.
Yeah.
So the future council, we're going to have, no matter what happens, we're going to have a vast number of new city councilors.
Yes.
We're going to definitely have a brand new Senate president. We're definitely going to have a brand new mayor.
Yes.
Right? At least 3 people are running for mayor. Any one of them would be a very different person than Jorge Larza.
Right.
Any person who gets into the city council president position is going to be very different from Igliozzi.
Right.
And as many as 9, maybe more.
Yeah, 9 open seats. Yeah.
Right. Let's say Jackie Goldman would have
wins, and then we have 10.
We have 10.
Yeah.
So what does that look like? I mean, this would be an all new province. It'd be a clean slate. What are your hopes for that?
So I'm very happy that I'm able to work with all those folks that are running to in these open seats. Andrew Poyant, very supportive of his campaign. Justin Royes,
Yep.
Hopefully Josh runs for Ward 12.
Okay.
Miguel in Ward 6, and so I think we already have cohesion. Between one another, right? And a lot of times our city council right now works in silos. I think that this new city council is going to be folks who relate to each other, who come from marginalized backgrounds. A lot of the folks who are in office right now who are termed down have been in there for 10, 20 years. Oh, yeah. And so this is going to be the first time that we have folks who aren't in there for a decade plus.
Yeah.
And so I think this new city council is going to work in a cohesive manner. We're going to work together. I think we're also going to be able to, have, a lobbying block in our legislature and move proposals together. I don't want to give too much away, but we do have a lot coming already as hopefuls of what we would do on day one. And so I think that this type of strategy of thinking beyond just our individual ward is the direction that the city is heading into. And I think we're moving into transformational politics and not transactional. Transactional politics is, I'll fix your sidewalk, Steve, give me your vote. But transformational politics is, Steve, what classes is your son taking? How many classes does he have a substitute teacher, right? Let me go to that school and let me speak with the principal and, do a personal analysis. Let me, come and help you shovel your driveway and see, how your wife is doing, right? And, being engaged. How many teachers are in my ward, right? If I'm doing something revolving schools, maybe I should call those teachers in my ward. Maybe we should collectively, come out with a report, write letters, and advocate and elevate those people to, make this happen. And so, I'm a big supporter of movement politics. And I think a lot of the new folks are also movement politicians, where we're going to be, working together to push the biggest priorities in our communities. And if someone stands in our way, then we're going to be knocking in their backyard. We're going to be figuring out how many of their constituents support this effort, and maybe 40% or 30% support it and we'll back off, but maybe 80 or 90% support it, right? Like common sense gun legislation. And we're going to go to their doors and we're going to tell them, after asking nicely and showing the data, we're going to tell them that your counselor is holding back on making this happen. So join us in advocating to make them change their mind.